What? Am I though? People say I'm a poet. Am I though? Or am I so much more? People don't know what I am. People say I'm a poet. Some say I'm a broadcaster. Some even say I sing. That I don't do. I play at it. Evidently, a lot of people play at it. You can tell because there's no credit or credibility in their play. But back to me today, some people say I'm a poet. I'd rather just say I'm an artist. I'm something that God has made with my help. And then we come and we show people how to get their wealth by just being themselves. That's something that a lot of people can't do. See, it's real easy for you to copy me, but yet you can't be you. And that's the point I'm trying to show you. You can't be me. Only I can do that. See, that was a gift given to me, for me. Like your gift is given to you. But anyway, some people say, I'm a poet. I just say I'm a reflection. Like water.
Still Pisces season. Happy Friday the 13th. Shout out to the real cool cats, especially the order of segment. Especially those of us who don't drink. Well, we don't drink wine or beer or alcohol anymore. I will put a little alcohol in my food from time to time. I got this like 5-year-old Kahlua. Just a little. I mean, isn't that what vanilla? What's the slow connection? What's the problem? What's the problem? Connection. What's your reflection? Since I'm on live and mommy says to show my kind side, you have a vocabulary. You have a very educated vocabulary. But some thought that I would be truly miseducated in some way. Some really thought that they would play on my face. How is that working for you, says a 70-year-old with stage 4 chronic kidney disease, battling high blood pressure, I know what happened. What's wrong? My cane just dropped a bar or two. That too. Who might Cain be? Oh, is that too Cain and Abel? When you're an Abel, you will always have a Cain. When you're able, you will always have a Cain in your family. It's a biblical thing. Although I'm not a Bible thumper. That I will not do. I told you. Mercury retrograde. Okay, whatever. Anyway, ValJones listening party. This is a ValJones listening party, and I'm coming live to you. Well, really, I don't know who's going to see it because I only have really about 7 friends. I don't know, half of them might not be real. And it's that too. I have a lot of people tapping in, but they really don't tap in when I need them to. Not that I need anybody, but the point is, did you need me? If you don't see me hanging around with people like I did before, well, trust me, it's them, not me. How does it feel to know that, I knew when you were playing in my face? See, that's one thing that Pisces will do, okay? We will look like we're Delulu. We will act like we're Delulu, but we're actually getting intel on all of you. Well, I really can't say that about every Pisces, just me. And the very few that I probably could count on one hand know that's true. And I say I could count on one hand because nobody really knows me but slow connection again. Nobody really know. I don't know how much of this is going to even survive, but I don't care. I'm not making any money on social media, so I'm just doing this, letting it blow in the breeze and getting some fresh air. Why do I have the door wide open on Friday the 13th with allergies on high? I've already taken my Claret and I still sound like Lauren McCall or Murphy Brown. But I have multiple amounts of coffee in me, so that. So I could clearly hear the planes, the sound of the planes. I got to think about planes. I do. I got to think about, my crew, my tribe, who might your tribe be? I remember when I was saying soul tribe back around 2012, 2013. There goes that slow connection again. How you doing, Rocky Mount? How you doing, sir? Not that one. Oh, my God. Your president is not your president. That's all I'm going to say. Your president is not the president. That's all I'm going to say. I see what you're trying to do, sir. Go ahead. Tapped in, tuned in. No, I'm just playing, okay? Or not. Where's McCash? That's really weird what you did. Anyway, this is a listening party. We're not talking about that. Yeah. Wow. There she goes with a tap again. Tap, tap, tap. That means she's getting ready to go in. I remember a long time ago when it was, who was it? You know, what do they call themselves around here? Real life poetry or whatever. You know, whatever. I don't know. But shit. You know, the ones who gave me a birthday party and then charged me for my own birthday party, which I wasn't going to go anyway because I knew they were full of BS, okay? and I'm like, but since they kept putting it up and putting it up and putting it out, and I know there were a few people who actually liked me and were only going to show up because they thought I was there. So I felt like, you know what? Well, damn. I'm going to feel bad if they show up and I'm not there. So I showed up for them, but I knew these people were going to stab me in the back. I always do. See, it's sad when you can really see the truth in things that, well, it's just sad sometimes when you see the truth. The truth is not always pretty. The truth many times is not pretty. Slow connection. Do I need to move the phone around? Is it a problem for you? Do I need to show my tits and my ass to get a better reception from you? It's stuff like that. I'm 70 years old, by the way. 70-year-old chronic kidney disease. Stage 4. I'm trying to roll it back to stage 3. Do you think I can make it? We'll see, but think about all the people who came after me. Oh my gosh, the humiliation ritual. That humiliation ritual is real. And to think, you people were really going to have me killed. Now, they would say, see, that's Val acting crazy in the hood. She's the Lulu, but am I though? Uh-huh. Why some people can't look at me the way that they do before? Why some people acting like they're very exceptionally nice? Why some people get scared when they see planes and helicopters fly by? I'd never be afraid when I see a plane or a helicopter. In fact, I get a big smile on my face. Do you know where I live at? Now, you want to ask me again, am I okay? Oh, I'm very okay. A-okay all the way. Did you forget who my daddy or my mother? Pop! That's somebody knocking. But, I mean, you know, I started saying, it's like, no, I don't know. I mean, you know, they're training. Well, they're doing more than training. I'm going to let all that go. But anyways, Freestyle Friday, this is a listening party. Let's get right to that. But y'all tried to Gladys Horton me. You all tried to Gladys Horton me. Look her up. It's Women's History Month, too, by the way. Some of y'all need to, dive into the facts of why people do what they do. Who really put these people on, like Motown? Did Diana Ross put Motown on? Well, Berry Gordy's dead and gone, but who is Gladys Horton? You know, that's what you do. You little male cats, you little, you're live. No kick it. That is crazy. No, I'm just incredibly intelligent, my friend. You did not believe when I told you that Mensa said I was a genius. You thought I was kidding. You thought that was a joke. You thought that I was no, you know me and birds and stuff flying by, like always tapped in. But you thought that too was a lie. You thought like, is she ADHD? No, I'm not delusional, ADHD, or I don't have schizophrenia or none of that, whatever the labels that you put on me. And it's that too, it's the labels that you put on people who actually help you, the ones who actually do good in the hood, do good in the community, do good at their job. Was I supposed to sleep with somebody? Or either be charged with fraud? Come up in my face now. Since you say you want to get close to the Lord, come see me then. Doctor Who. Doctor Who can't get that. Who am I? Who am I? The face of evil. What is the face of evil, my friend? Some of you better look in the mirror. And then look again. Thunder. Nope. Got struck down by no, kick it in. My listening party. So I have a CD called Certified Crashouts that's on Bandcamp right now. Bandcamp.com. Bandcamp.com at ValJonesDaO. ValJonesDaO. And it's only $7, I think. Yeah, it's only $7. Yeah, it's $7 for 8 tracks, I think. So I'd get it, because, you know, it could put you on game. Or, you know what? It could let you know what is going on with the world. I tell you, but you don't want to hear it from me, but you rather hear it from some little crusty, dusty line, show their tits and show their ass celebrity. Child, when it comes to Women's History Month, who will be Women's History around here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, in Cumberland County at that? Let's talk to some of the politicians. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Hello, Mr. and Miss Congressman and Senate people. I heard you said something about me. Now, should I say something back? Who didn't I do commercials for? I've done commercials for a lot of people. Just about all of the ones in politics right now. Whatever they want to say about me, let them go ahead. I'm still good doing me. I'm still the only one in this market who actually worked in several major market stations. Do you know what major market means? It means I got out of my own backyard. And I wasn't just deep diving in little local streams. But, you know, you come back to your community and, you know, this whole thing about trying to lift your community up. And then you realize your own community really just doesn't give a anyway. And it's that. So I'm like, oh, okay. And so you try to find new communities in your communities, but then you realize that your new communities too are susceptible to the same thing that the old communities do. So you'll turn on the dime too for some fee or some fame. So you'll do anything for amount of paper to assault me and my name. How's that working for you? Oh, they know who I am now. Are they scared? I'm threatening you. That's a laugh. I'm threatening you. You know what? I want those pictures and those receipts of people who said I did something. I want that proof that they say they have, so I can cause when I'm suing everybody, and that's why they probably want to take my head off, because I will break everybody. I mean, I want to see everybody broke who came after me. Isn't that sad? See, she's what? Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. But I'm just spitting poetry. It's my therapy. It's my therapy. I know, Mother, I'm getting to it. There she goes again. The edutainer. Val the edutainer. Reminding you when I said edutainment a long time ago. I can remember. Again, did I finish that this is Women's History Month? Who around here are they celebrating as Women's History Month? Who are they celebrating for Women's History Month? What did that what did that chick do in real life? Who did she suck off? Laughter. Humor is good. Humor is good for me. Humor is good in my life. Nah, but really, let me tell you what I do. Why is the slow connection? What's the problem? Did I need to move you somewhere? Okay, let's move you over here. Is that better for you? I don't know. Is that better for you? Is that a better angle for you? But I almost hate it because you're going to be right up on the speakers. Well, whatever. But anyway, it's Val Jones listening party. See, we're talking to the ghost today. But somebody's always watching because I'm always in protected space, some would say. Some would say isolated space. Some would say it is whatever it is. You know what? If I was half as bad as they said I was, they'd already be 6 feet deep. There she go tapping again. That means she means it. I did not realize that I did this actually. The first time I really became aware of it, believe it or not, I don't like that angle. Anyway, the first time I really became aware of it, believe it or not, with some Lecrae's song, Spread the Ops Out, in all black and white, when he was drinking the coffee and tapping when he was meeting these people in the dark, and stuff like that. And, doing the Grace Jones thing, which I would do out in the track, out on Fort Bragg, when I was running and, getting my exercise on, because your health is your wealth. And I've been saying that all along. Now, some of you are going to say, I was the first one to say that too. Okay, I didn't finish saying the word edutainment. So I guess that is tributed somehow in Wikipedia that KRS-One invented the word edutainment. And that's a bald-faced lie. But that's what these men will do. These men will take everything. It's a slow connection, so it doesn't matter it doesn't matter where you move. Okay, well, I'm going to put it back here. How about this? Since it's always a slow connection. Shit, I'm used to whatever. I like this better. But just doing some facts. We're going to do some facts. So this is me doing my, my video diary, my video journals. And it's that because before somebody rewrites the book of my life, I'm going to sit themselves down and give you a taste of who I be. Because nobody around here knows me better than me. Nobody knows me better than me. So who's saying what, when, why, who, or what about me? You're so big and bad and such a buster, whatever it wants to be, but you won't come up in my face in reality. You're afraid of the 7-year-old, 5'3" woman with stage 4 chronic kidney disease, battling high blood pressure, and going through PTSD therapy after her husband was murdered in the streets of Fayetteville, North Carolina. No justice, no peace. He made it from the first Gulf War, but couldn't get out the city. Welcome to hell. In reality, people on base know that. Some of you got it right. We babysit hell. You're absolutely correct. Remember when I said that years ago? Sitting in my little favorite place. I decided that Starbucks would be my office and my base because, number one, I'm not going to lie, Starbucks coffee rocks. It works for me. But you mad because I can afford Starbucks coffee. You mad because I can afford Starbucks coffee like I drink this every day, which I don't. You up here selling crack or doing whatever it be, drinking lean, drinking bull, drinking Parmesan, drinking the finest whiskey. You're mad because once or twice a week I go to Starbucks just to hang with what I consider my family, since I see these roaches and leeches and dusty, decrepit wannabes trying to suck out my energy. You know why I know there's a God and a goddess too? See, I don't get why you all don't get math. Father, Son, and what? Father, Son, and what? What's the next word? Holy Ghost. Why does it got to be Holy Ghost? Father, Son, and what? Why can't it be Father, Son, and Mother? Why can't it be Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? What is the Holy Spirit? Why can't it be the Shekinah fire? Why do you figure that 2 men made a baby and they invented Eve? That's some bullshit. That's okay. Well, if that's what you want to believe, then go the other way. If you're trying to convince me that that's what I got to believe, I suggest you pause, okay? Because today could be the day that you die mentally. You think I can kill your mind? Watch me try. Even the special ops and the special forces watch me, and they should. I'm quite elite in my own category. And what would that category be? I don't know. We're still learning. That too. My Gemini rising, my first and second house said, Holy Spirit, come on through if you really want to know. But be sure you have my dough, because it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun and I have the rabbit 365, sometimes 66 days of the year. You know, I'm a leap year baby. Yeah, something about leap year baby. Wow. Even the cane fell on that, the leap year baby, 70 years old. Look at all my classmates, by the way. Look at all my classmates at Fayetteville State University, Broncos. Look at all my classmates from Cape Fear High School, Colts, Something about the horse, right? Something about the horse. Look at my classmates from Stedman Junior High, the Rams. Ironic about the Ram that in my 12th house is Venus in Aries. So for a water sign, I have a lot of fire energy in me. I'm probably more fire than water, but you know, it works for me. See, my mom was a Sagittarius and my dad was a Leo. High vibing kind. And although they said I could be anything I wanted to be, at some things they really did draw the line. No, it wasn't that they were blocking me or stopping me. They were protecting me because they knew the whole time. And again, I don't know why, if there's some rogue Eastern Stars and Masons who are out there trying to step on my head or steal my dimes. I know you know that you picked the wrong one. You told me to come and talk to you. Now, isn't this fun? I'm talking to you. Saying Thoth and Isis and Ma'at has a problem, a big problem with some of you. And what if what I'm saying is true? How dare Shahadar would be a prophet with all these prophetesses and ministers and preachers out here? Wannabe prophets, false prophets. Oh my God, who am I talking to? Introducing the Blue Angel. No, introducing a female, that too. But introducing this freestyling oracle. I guess this is something. I remember getting back. I didn't finish it. See, that's where the Gemini thing comes out again. Or maybe it's all of that. Going back to my chemistry teacher, Miss Barrett. Wonderful white-haired lady. She was my chemistry teacher, my physics teacher too, who I always said that she always said the reason why you don't finish your sentences is because your mouth is trying to keep up with your mind, which is an impossibility for you because your mind is your mouth is on Mercer Road and your mind is already at the beach. So oh, let me clear my throat. That too. Oh my gosh. DJ Cool. Who really was the one that broke DJ Cool's record? At Power 93. At Power 93 in Richmond with me and Mitch Faulkner. And we had literally the power crew. Like, you don't think Aaron Maxwell doesn't know about me, and you don't think Uzi D don't know about me too? It's the liars that come out of you. Hello, Mac Edwards. Hello, Danny Highsmith. How are you? So I didn't make you money in reality. Hello, Tila. Hello, all of you. Hello, Bob Gay of D103. Hello, Gilbert Bays too. I love it when plans come together. Who's got something to say about me? You know, it's the jealousy thing that men do. Like, I remember some Philly cat said, you could never do better production than me. Why? Because you were a man? I took that on as a challenge. Like, who are you talking to? Bitch. And I say that not so lovely. Bitch. I was cutting up my parents. I was cutting up tapes. I was making mixtapes when I was a preteen using Scotch tape and razors or scissors and just splicing that stuff together. So why is it that once I went to D103 or whatever it be, why come I couldn't put musical commercials together? Who do you think you're talking to? See, it's the narcissists who thinks they can play every woman for a fool until they find out the right one that they cannot play. And then it's a very, very, very enlightening day. God put you in my life and put me in your face for reasons that I could, but I won't say. I'll just say something is coming. How you doing, Quansidine? How you doing, LaQuina? By the way, and I do that stuff too. My husband was like, she's quick. She'll just be rolling on the track and zip, and then go the other way. I do. Because I can talk about all the names that feel like slighting me. What's up, Barbara? What's up, Sylvia? What's up, Dallas? Woo, child. Radio 1. But we cool. Honestly. I still got my magic coat from, no, that's from Atlanta. Do I have my D103 coat? I don't know. I might have thrown that away. I don't know. I threw a lot of stuff away. But I have good memories, the ones that were good. And there was some good memories too. I remember when Fayetteville was a better place. I remember when we had better clubs. I remember when we had the Skyliner. I remember when I could trust people, but then maybe I was just too young and too naive. Because I didn't realize that the better you get around here, the more people will try to. I do that. I do that. And I picked up the second time when my husband was murdered. And my boyfriend, Aries too, Aisa too, who, and please, I don't know, because they were really working on Aisa too, so I get it, girl. You don't have to, we cool. But she was like, and I called her as we were at the police station, and I started tapping, and she's like, you know, they're looking at you. And I'm like, I really wasn't concerned about that at the time, because my husband was just murdered almost right in front of my face. And I was just, you notice that too. I love how people who really haven't been through anything, but they read about therapy in books, and they grow up to be therapists, and they get master's degrees and doctor's degrees, but you don't have a clue just what some people are really feeling or what they go through. Have you ever had anybody die in front of your face, or shot up or blown up in front of you? Then how the bloody hell are you going to tell a soldier that you know what they go through? Y'all need to sit down, bow down, and listen today, or that issue is going to come back and blow up in your face. And I'm talking to everybody, whether it's the president of the USA or the person in China, Putin, or whoever it be. This is a FAFO time, but it's a good time for me. Who am I supposed to be afraid of, Beyonce or Jay-Z? Hold me over a building over a balcony like Rihanna? Okay, come on, try me. Houston, we got a problem. And the problem ain't me. Oh, she down with the Illuminati? I guess that would be Cat Williams. Yeah, Cat Williams, I'm not face on love too. I'm spilling the tea on everybody since they want to spill the tea on me. You think I don't see the faces? You think I don't see the hit dog faces? The little puppy dog faces, the little frugazy faces, or whatever it be. How many of you tried to Gladys Horton me? It's Women's History Month. Why don't you find out who Gladys Horton is in real life of Motown? Just like, why don't you find out who the real ValJones, who came out of Foxy 99, who came out of D103, who was at Jams in Greenville, who was at Power 93 in Richmond, who was at Magic in Atlanta. Why don't you find out who she is in reality, who went to Fayetteville State, who went to Cape Fear High, who went to Stedman Junior High. Look at them and look at me. I'm 70 years old with chronic kidney disease, stage 4, that trying to roll it back to stage 3. And I'm suffering with high blood pressure too. And in 2019, before the whole world shut down, guess who was the first experiment of the concocted brew? Oh, 7 doctors looking over me, I guess. Now, that did feel like an alien moment. Like, oh, wow. We experiment on her. I mean, what can you say when somebody says, when you walk in, by the way, and that was on Grammy night too. Let's do a timeline, because I want you all to have all this on your timeline and do your research, okay? She's the Lulu. Yeah, I'm remembering everything as clear can be. I'm supposed to have dementia? No, that's that old bat over there. Don't do that. Mommy says be kind. Why? Be kind. They're dying anyway. Good. She has no mercy. I have no mercy. I always have mercy. I come with mercy. I come with love. I had all the mercy and all the love, but y'all wanted to screw me in every type of way. Oh my God, yes, God and Goddess is real. If not, you'd all be dead today. That's the realest and the truest thing I can say. Y'all gonna keep finding out when you keep messing with military brats, okay? Military brats. See, let me put you on some game about military brats. We can be like our mom and our dad, but we're not exactly that. We're We understand that there are rules. And military is known to break up for rules too, the rogue ones anyway. But when you're a military brat, we're all rogue, okay? we're the best sides of the civilian world and the military world too. We're like right in the middle of this BS too. Like, we start to see both sides clearly. As a young person, we just don't care. We're just doing our thing. We're just doing our thing. We're like air. We're free like air. We're just doing our thing. We go out in nature and we like pick up snakes and don't even know what it is. We call everything puppies, even if it's kitty. If the first time we see a cat, I don't know why, because I think most of us ended up with dogs in the beginning. I don't know, at least for me. I think the first animal we notice is a dog. So everything's a puppy to us. So if we see a kitty at first, we might call it a puppy before a kitty. Or if we see a snake, we might call a snake a kitty. I don't know. We just do that. It's either puppies or kitties. It's either a puppy or kitty to us. Turtle can be a puppy. Snake can be a kitty. A frog can be a puppy. But I mean, just, we learn nature though. We learn nature because, I mean, if you're smart, and my parents were very smart. I grew up outside. I don't know why people, especially during Black History Month and Women's History Month too, they feel like we all supposed to be slaves. Like I'm supposed to be a slave. But we don't talk about our precious side, our intelligent side, our side. We need the great white people to teach us when we talk the great white people and the Mexicans and the Hispanic too. I told you one time about Olmecs and somebody tried to play in my face about that and tried to curse me out on YouTube. Come up in my face, bitch. Curse me out now. You better learn your history before I let you see personally and up front what it's all about. Think I can't do it? There's a reason why I'm watched. It's a reminder to me. You're like your mom and your pop. Be good. I'm always good. I haven't even gotten to my listening party yet, and I'm doing this freestyle for free. Somebody popped in and popped out. Is that going to be good content for you in your next video or your next album? If I hear anything I say, I promise you I'll sue the balls off of you and your company, and you will pay greatly, okay? Give me a reason. I don't give a damn how many lawyers you get around you. A liar is a liar, and the truth is the truth. And one thing about me, I got God law on my side. That might be a different flex for most of you. Is there a God? I guess we'll find out. Anyway. Did I establish that I was the one who said edutainment first, not KRS-One? Please don't talk to me. You try to build up this whole thing about one. You want everybody to be one. I don't know why they all want to get, it's like they all want to get these little groups and they got to be the leader. See, that's some toxic man-ish. You got to be the leader and we got to bow under you and trip when you trip. So you say you're a free thinker, but you clearly don't like free thinkers, or you clearly feel like no one can question you. That's what toxic masculinity do. And so all of a sudden, all the women who decided that they would follow these toxic men, they became whores and stuff like that. So that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to just lay our bodies down and let it be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wives. How many wives do you need? By the way, let's talk about ALLAT since we are talking about Women's History Month. My wonderful Muslim brothers. And I rock with my Muslims. I rock with my Nation of Islam too. Where'd you get your turkey burger recipe from? There's so many things they took from my husband and me. And you're mad at me because I tell the truth. You're mad at me because I tell the truth. You're mad at me because I tell the honest to God and God is truth. So what exactly are you representing again? What and who? Why should I follow someone who can't even rock with integrity, who can't even stand up to be a real man? I had all these entities and devils come after me, and yet now I still stand. And who helped me? Did any of you? Say my name one more time. Bitch, it ain't Candyman you need to be worried about, or the boogeyman. Because I might be all of that too. Yeah, girl. I don't know. Go to my website. I had a website, but somebody like hacked that and put a whole bunch of Asian porn stuff on that because all these people being porn and stuff like that. I just don't get off on that. I don't get it. I don't get that, or want to sleep with everybody or act like I don't get none of that. Like, ew. And by the way, I have been celibate for at least 11 years. At least, I mean, I'm counting 11, 12, I don't know. But it's let's say at least 11 years I've been celibate. Yeah, that's a fact. If you find anything in my records to say that somebody got up in me, please give me proof of that. If you got any pictures or any videos of me getting together with somebody, or me being on OnlyFans, or me effing somebody at all, or me giving somebody STD, send that proof to me, because I promise when I sue, I'm going to sue everybody. If you know anything about Val Jones, she's very efficient. Very efficient and effective, too, especially when she's focused. And I'm focused right now on who? A narcissist that thought that they could get away with everything because they got away with it before. Until the bitch rolled into the wrong one. She's the devil, said the devil. No, baby, I am so much more. Be afraid. Or wake up. Whatever it be, I'm still just being me. Certified Crashouts on Bandcamp.com. ValJonesDaO. Buy it. Celebrate my birthday with me. Mercury retrograde. Running slow again.
I am the most notorious drug in the cosmos. I push knowledge. I am the most notorious drug in the cosmos. I push knowledge through the veins and fire through the mind. I can make people see or sadly go blind. I can become addictive and constrictive to some, but please believe my high is the real one. That's why my name should be heroin. But then again, some would just take it wrong again. Yeah, I am sick with it.
Maybe J. Cole will put that in his next song. That's funny. That was our real life poetry event too on downtown Fayetteville. Man, I have so many. Oh God, golly gee. Okay, who remembers Foxy 99's first summer jam? Child, Lord have mercy. It was at Fayetteville State. With my dementia ass. Okay. With my, she going crazy. She don't, that's a funny thing about me. I'm very exact with my facts. You think I'm embellishing? No. These are true. I told you, hook me up to all types of lie detector tests, but evidently that's not what you're going to do. Why? Because you can't handle the truth. That's a real thing. You can't handle the truth. I feel like I'm loud. I don't know. Maybe the clarity and the coffee has kicked in. But anyway, no. So I'm just dispelling lies today because it's my birthday. Nobody's Cashapping me yet. Nobody. Wow. Nobody wants to cash out me. No, you trying to Gladys Horton me. Yeah, I know. You trying to. We got to strip of everything so she can bow to us. I promise you, before I bow to you, I will see all of you R.I.P. I promise that. Think I can't? Is that a threat? No, that was a promise. She can't yes, I can, though. You can't yes, I can, though. Look at me and look at you. I don't have tape on my face. Nobody's taping my ends. And my ends are real. And my hair is real, too. I want to dye my hair, but everybody of all ages love my hair. Even from the babies. The babies and the elders, everybody of all ages, like, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful, your hair is so cool, your hair is, I mean, you know me, I'd never seen my mom in gray hair. I never saw my mom in gray hair. I cannot recall one time that I ever saw my mom in gray hair. But I went prematurely gray in my 30s, so I know she had to go gray too. I never saw my mom in gray hair. I saw her in wigs a little bit, but then she went back because she was styling her own hair and stuff like that. And I saw her hair go from red to blonde, not a good look. And then she went fire red, And then she went another red that she sell on, which actually looked good on her too, because it went her skin tone. And that too, I hear some people were actually mad at my skin tone, and they were light skinned people too. How can you be mad at my skin tone because I have the right type of brown and you don't feel like you got enough melanin? Or was it that vaginal vengeance kicking in again? Oh, I just said something. Yeah, I did. Reminds me of a Gemini chick. If you don't see me hanging around people anymore, it's a reason. There's a reason for it. There's some people who think I'm gonna slug them in the face. But mommy says we are not gonna let you crash out like that, okay? Play another song. Okay, to finish the summer jam. So at Fayetteville State, okay, true story. Well, it's all true stories. So our first summer jam, which was whenever it was, I don't know. The first summer jam that Foxy 99 in Fayetteville, North Carolina, first had. I don't know where it's located at, but that's when we were located at 666 Tail Street. That's what I call it. You know what I'm talking about. That was right beside you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I don't know where it's located now. I don't care. But when we had our first summer jam, we had it at Fayetteville State. And I mean, it was on July 4th too. Okay, that was okay, let me tell you how wrong. Let me tell you how many ways this was wrong. I get it. It sounded like a great idea. But pulling up all the mathematics now on the review, I can see that, no, it really wasn't. First off, it was July 4th. Okay, you have great things on July 4th. I get that. So, I mean, you're the big stick. You just came over. You just wiped out the competition, which I told the folks at D103. Dean Lansman, remember when I told you I was the only one that was actually being honest with you. I was going to try to stick with the crew. The only reason why I went to Foxy 99 when Janet Patterson got me to say, well, just talk to the white Tom Joyner, okay, not the black Tom Joyner. And that too. Like, so I don't know if you remember, but I'm sure you do. Don't play that slave master thing on me, old man, because you know what? You got about, you owe me lots of money, and you know you do. So I suggest you sit down and you let your little rusty, crusty ass, like fade off in peace. And we'll just call it, we'll just call the slate clean. How about that? Okay? Because he actually tried to chase me down like I was Harriet Tubman, trying to buy Power 93 right out from under my back. I guess to bring Kizzy back to the plantation when I left Foxy 99. But let's get back to when we had the, I have a whole bunch of stories about that and why the entertainment industry. Now, when you're the real money person, that you make money for these people all the time, like they treated me like I was a cash cow. I remember how they said that almost in front of a couple of times they said that in front of my husband's face. Can you remember my husband being a soldier in the military? And you say something like that in my husband's face, like, if you just played the game, which he knew what it was, and I knew what it was too, because you had a couple of sales managers that wanted me to sleep with them. I'm like, did you just say this to me? And did you just say this in my husband's face? My husband hated me working at this station at a certain point. He hated it. Well, by this time, we hadn't met him yet. I hadn't met him yet. I don't think neither one of my husbands. I'm talking husband number 2. When we had the was that Foxy 99? Yeah, that was Foxy 99. How did we? Yeah. Anyway, husbands getting confused. Timelines, but I remember everything. I remember. I'm like, number 2. I think it was number 2. Anyway, let me get to the point. So the point is, we had the summer jam, and we had it on July 4th, right? Just look it up. I mean, it should be in the record somewhere. Foxy 99's very first summer jam at Fayetteville State on July 4th. Now, first off, it was July 4th. Okay. That's good. That's what you should do. Have it at a historically black institution. They've been trying to make that historically black institution a white institution for a long time. That's not news to me. If it's news for you, I mean, I see the thing. University of North Carolina at Fayetteville. Why come it can't be Fayetteville State? Fayetteville State has its own history. Oh, but wait, you want everything to be white? You know, including the blackness that great. Even the black greatness has to be co-signed by white people. That's a problem I have. Why should any white person have to co-sign on me? That's laughable. Like I need white labeling to tell me who I am, to tell me about my history, to tell me how I should talk, to tell me if I should be free or not. Come on, Kissy, get down. Kissy will cut your head off, bitch, in front of your whole crew. You think Kissy playing with you? Kissy got a Glock loaded with gold dots. And I know the difference between gold dots and defenders, which reminds me, somebody said, we're not defenders anymore. We're warriors. I'm with it. Okay, you just gave me, no, that was not your cue for that. No. Let warriors do warriors. Let Watcher 6 got your back. See, you got to understand. Brat people know what I'm talking about. Brats know what I'm talking about. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Doctor Who in the background. Who am I? I didn't even think I was going to do this, okay? But see, this is me. And these are the stories that I used to like. I used to tell these people at Carver's Creek. And I used to tell these people wherever I go. And they thought, I don't know if they thought it was playing or just crazy. I don't know. I just didn't realize that people get so jealous when they feel like it's something about when you walk in the room, you take the air out. And I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just being me. So if my energy offends you or makes you insecure, that bitch, the problem is you, it's not me. Let me move myself out of the room. And then all of a sudden they start missing me. Why? Did you appreciate me? And this is not to everybody. I mean, I rock with those who I rock with. I really do. But those of you who try to play in my face, oh yeah, peekaboo, I saw you too. How you feeling about that today? Anyway, but the Fayetteville State though, what's the next song you're gonna play? I don't know. Welcome to the circus. Okay. So we're at Fayetteville State on the 4th of July, right? Somebody's listening to that, even if it's the people in Bragg and Intel. So, hi, how you doing? So we're at Fayetteville State. They're like, that's our girl. We love her. Yeah, so we're at Fayetteville State, right? 4th of July. Stick with me. I'm going somewhere. So we had Heavy D and the boys. We had a lot of people. I think, for some reason, we had a group twice as nice, a local group twice as nice. We had a lot of people. Did we have the Force MDs? I don't know. We had a lot of people. For some reason, all I can remember is Heavy D. And remember, I got a picture of that, and I got where he signed to Val from Heavy D and the boy, and it's that too. Did you know that Heavy D was married to Chef Antonio Mufasa? Did we even know who Chef Antonio Mufasa was before Heavy D died? Just saying I didn't. And I love myself, by the way, I love the cooking channel. I love Hell's Kitchen, the cooking channel, and all that stuff too. And then, I started to see the narrative going into everything that I liked and everything I do. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the narrative going to everything I like and everything I do. So if this is the Illuminati looking and watching, I have a beef with you. How dare you? Don't even begin to think, how dare me? Who invented who? Who created who? Bitches, don't play with me. Do I look like I'm Beyonce or Jay-Z? Do I look like I'm Diana Ross? Do I look like a little black girl that's scared of the great white eye when I made it from the beginning? Oh, I'm not like being in the Lululand. I think you just got me effed up on the real plan. God's plan. Do I look like Drake or J. Cole or Kendrick or SZA or Megan Thee Stallion? Do I look like any of that? Do I look like the Kardashians? Is it really true that the Satanists and the reptilians I want to attack? Go ahead. You learned nothing from Doctor Who, and The Matrix was on last. Not The Matrix, but The Fifth Element. Woo, Lilo. How's those sunspots? Those sunspots should be happening right about now, I bet. Pause. 5:29. Something is going down in the world. 5:29 Eastern Daylight Time, Friday. I just felt a sunspot. Maybe. I don't know. I could just be joshing with you. It's just edutainment. Unless it's true. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. Yeah, Chef Antonio. Well, although I rock with her, she's girl, you bad. But I never knew who she was until Heavy D died. That's sad. He was a real one. At least I think he was. When he was real, then he was really, really cool. But anyway, so we had Heavy D. But the thing about it is, we were just getting into it. And you know, you had all the black people. Because everybody, white people, black people, everybody was loving Foxy 99. We just took out everybody. We just took out the competition just like that. Just like that. We took out. Oh, by the way, I didn't finish telling the story when Janet told me to come over there and just talk to the man. And the man, you know, showed me when everybody was supposed to, like, you know, we're supposed to be a family. That's when I realized who's a family, right? So, I mean, it was, oh, and you all remember D103 with our high school reporters? There's nothing like going to work and you got some high school chick twerking in the doorway looking at you like she's jealous of you, like, what are you doing here? Bitch, I work here. What are you doing here? Don't you have some homework to do? Ugh. I don't want your man on your radio now, so I am good to go, but what, you know what? Oh, and these are your religious people. These are your, I'm not knocking every ranger, okay, because you know I love myself some rangers. I really do, but all rangers are not okay. And if you're a bad ranger, I suggest you don't mess with me today, because if I Power Ranger up on you, I turn straight Gaia. Did you hear what I just said? I meant what I said. Do the math. That, so. And Tom Joyner, the white Tom Joyner, is showing me all of the resumes and the demo tapes of every single announcer from D103 trying to get on Foxy 99. But I thought we were supposed to be familiar. I said that for a reason. And yet, they were all lying to me. And I said, well, these sorry ass suckers. So, of course, I hopped on Foxy 99. Because they wanted me. They didn't want any of them. They just wanted me. Note, put that in your facts. Foxy 99 pulled me from D103. They only pulled the good ones. The great ones. It's that. They were all fighting to get on, and I got on. So the first female voice you ever heard on Foxy 99 was mine. The first female voice you ever heard on Foxy 99, the big stick, was mine. With Tony like 2 Pisces. It's Pisces season. Hey, Tony, how are you doing? Keeping at a distance. Just saying, hey, that's all. No need to respond, okay? I'm just giving the story and facts. That was some funny stuff. I know. I started thinking about April Fool joke is that. So, okay, back to July 4th. So, bringing you up to, because it was a Mercury retrograde. People say Mercury retrograde is not a thing. Oh, it's a thing. Oh, it's definitely a thing. Oh, it's definitely a thing. Mercury retrograde is definitely a thing. This Mercury retrograde has been like absolutely phenomenal, absolutely bananas phenomenal for me, but apparently not for everybody. But don't you think it's my time to get some good stuff on my side? Because all these people came after me, like they came after all the other people in the industry who have mysteriously been killed or died, or mysteriously died. Like, you all are really like that. You all are really as demonic as they say. And that's what my parents were trying to tell me from way back in the day. But, you know, they love their daughter, and kind of like, as you would put it in your terms, not saying that, just the labeling. Like, Jesus, too, had to learn. You can't trust everybody. And you don't know until you know. That's the difference between somebody just reading from a book and somebody going through the experience. It starts to be a different show when you lead with experience and not just talk, when you actually walk the walk. So what label should I be? Who's going to tell me about Jesus? Who's going to tell me about Allah? Who's going to tell me about Buddha? Who's going to tell me about Allah? Who's going to tell me about Shekinah? Who's going to tell me about me? I'm not going to say that, Mom. Because every time I think of King James, I'm like, do you really know who King James in reality? So why should I give a damn about this this RuPaul mofo. No offense on Ru. Ru ain't got no problem with you because I be watching, Ru's Drag Race too. It'd be way over the top sometime, but hey, that's what they do. And I don't have a problem about that, but when you try to make me into that, like, oh God, I just started this whole ass trick. It's all of that. Like, whoa, stay tuned. Anyway, cutting the story short. Golly, how long am I going? Okay. So to cut the story short, we had our very first summer jam, and it was hot. It was a super hot day. It was a crazy hot day in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So you already know people already, even though it's at a college, it was on the stadium. It's on a football field. So people are hot. People are already, it's Fayetteville. So people are already drunk before they got there. People are already high before they got there. You know the deal. So, and right as it gets into the middle of it, the power goes out. July 4th, everybody and the mama and the dad and the kids and the dog and, whatever else is out to all, and the power goes out. The power goes out. People spend good money for this year. And it took long. It took us longer than, we started on time. We tried to start on time. It's always delays. But Ronnie, I told you it's Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you it's a thing. You don't have to believe it. You will learn through experience. So anyway, the power went out. Why? Because somebody didn't have the presence of mind to figure out. You had 220 plugs. You needed 220 plugs. You needed a bigger They didn't do the math. It's this plug thing. See, it's always a plug. People get this thing mixed up with plugs. It's always a plug. They always get the plugs mixed up. That's a sign for you right now. This, as you're going about your journey in life, that's a sign for you. It's always going to be something about make sure you get your plugs right. That's your cue for today, I think. Make sure you get your plug. That just came. That's it. That's the message for today. Make sure you get your plugs right. Because they can mess you up down the way. And surely it did. Because they tried to plug some 220 stuff into some 160, and it just blew out it just blew out everything. Every light, everything went out. There was no power, there was no nothing, no sound. You have hundreds of thousands, like people like, I spent hundreds of thousands, I'm performing in front of 10,000. I don't give a damn who you perform. I've been performed in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Duh. You perform in front of you and your friends and your kids. Some of these people perform in front of anybody. I invited them in. Say I did. Go ahead, say it again. They can't even look me in my face. You know why? Because you're bathed in sin. We're all as sinners, we might be, but some of y'all really did some really dirty, dumb ass magic over me. Now the witch has come out of me. I prefer alchemists. Whatever it is, I'm just being me. I told you to read those Charles Waddell Chestnut stories. Peggy and Aunt Lucy coming out of me. History, Women's History Month. Charles Waddell Chestnut. Y'all don't read nothing. Shout out my grandmama. All my grandmamas. Clearly. Historic women. You can tell by their seed. Look at me. And look at these other hoes pretending to be me. Child. Who did I sleep with at any of the radio stations? Go ahead. I'd like you to show the proof. Prove it. Prove it. I triple dare you to prove it. I quadruple dare you to prove it. Even my husband, no. Don't let her set you up, because when she does that, she knows. So yeah, so all the stuff went out. I see that light over there. Hey. Spotlight cameras everywhere. So the lights went out and everything went out, and it's hot and people are getting mad and bothered. And, it's people hot, drunk, mad, ready for action, and there's nothing. There's nothing. So as sure as, we're 2 hours into the mess and nothing. Still no sound. Because it took us an hour and a half first to even find an engineer or to find an electrician, because it's the 4th of July. Everybody's on July. Everybody's on vacation. Everybody's like, it's the 4th of July. So it took us like about 2 hours just to find an electrician that would come out and do the deed. And then, for all the money that we spent, for whatever reason, Fox is just as cheap as they can be with us or stuff like that. Or maybe, I don't know, but they had to do it. So, they had to pay the man. Because you got all these people and you're getting ready to do something. By this time, people get mad. People are hot. People are mad. People are angry. And it only takes a minute in Fayetteville until, somebody starts throwing stuff. It's just what it is. And my husband was already saying, maybe I think it's time to go. But I'm like, I'm trying to be a soldier in this ish. I'm trying to but it's an event. I'm supposed to be here, and it's an event. I'm already sensing the crowd too. I'm sensing the crowd is getting really, really restless. Making me question all my moves of why did I get in the radio again? So anyway. So I'm trying to you're trying to do stuff with no, I guess I did some poetry. I don't know. I did some. I don't know what I was doing. But, I guess we did some, because we had to entertain the crowd some type of way. So all the people who could do something a cappella, they got up and did what they had to do. But some of these people were really, 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 really horrible. Really, really horrible. And after a while, the people were not amused. And so, as everything, which I noticed, this is not the first time the Foxes has thrown me out like that, because they did the same damn thing in Lumberton. Yeah, I remember that. It was at a fair. It was at a fair. Robinson County's crazy. So, but going back to Fayetteville State and that 4th of July weekend. So, people were hot and bothered and mad, and I think I stayed to see Heavy D, or I think either Heavy D went out. I don't know if Heavy D went out before. It might have been that. I don't know who. No, we had some white boys too. Who was the white boy? Who's the white boys who did rap back then? No, not who you think about. But they were good too. But I don't remember who it was. Okay, bottom line is though, the people were restless. And they just wanted to sing. You had all these people who wanted to get out. Okay, that's what it was. You had all these people, you had all these locals, or statewide people who wanted to get out. And I guess they paid some money to get to. But by this time, the people in Fayetteville screw these local yokels. We've been waiting, we've been drinking, we've been eating, we've been entertaining ourselves. You better give us the top show. But no. I guess somehow in a contract that you had to give these people their little 5 minutes of fame. So they're going to have me come and introduce these people, okay, to a crowd that's already insane. And I'm like, why are you trying to do that to me? Because somehow they listen to you. You can somehow, and that's always what it is. Somehow they listen to you. I can calm the beast down. Y'all use me. Is that how you're trying to use me now? Pause. Yeah. You ever met those people who are always just up in your business? Not friends, just frenemies, just trying to be all up in your business. For what? Well, I'm dedicating this song to you, okay? Because truthfully, I see you. I believe it, I do. I see you. Every move you make. I see you. Always trying to take, yeah. I see you. Yeah. I see. I see you standing there looking scared, wondering how the things get here, yeah, I see. See that you never cared, yeah, it took a little while, but now I'm quite aware, and I see, that you just talking smack, never had a sister Spanish, trying to be where I'm at, and I see, that you were never real, just wanted a copper feel, but now I know the deal and trust, I see you, better believe it, I see you, all day, every day, I see you, why you all up in my business, I see you, well here it is, yeah. I see you bubbling, or is it more like blubbering? Saying nothing once again, and I see. You thought you had me, but you didn't know that it was written that you never would, and I see. You chose tricks, I chose treats, you catch a nail, I get to eat, and now you come to me, well, I see. So step it back and hit the track before I have to let smack and put your ass up in the I see you. I told you I don't play that shit. I see you. Now
Now hear this again. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Got a new swag coming out the bag that you're talking to the lyrical message that's spoken. Got it is choking, wondering how I do it. And with God is on my side, I just do it to it. And just for the record, get it right for the big shit. The name is ValJones, got the whole world shit saying, I see you. I see you each and every move you make. Trying to come at my place, you want to take from me? Even when I helped you so freely? But now, baby, it ain't about you, it's about me. And trust every ratchet move you make. I see you. But I still love you though, from a distance. I see you. Yeah, well, you know. I see you. I see you. I see you out my destiny and my space. I see you. Boy, bye.
The remix, I did that before on one of my albums, I See You, that's also on Bandcamp, but I did a remix that, thank you to my engineer who did that. You were absolutely phenomenal. I wish we could have worked more together, but it was like just craziness going on. I'm too old for the craziness. I just don't deal in that craziness. I didn't even deal with the craziness then. I don't know why it was that I had to be like the rest of them. Why did I have to like smoke weed all the time? Why did I don't do coke. So I had to do coke. I really didn't know how many people did coke, like in the industry. I really didn't know, like I was naive to that. To that degree, I was naive. I didn't know that when people were asking me, did I need anything else? I was that type of program director or promotion or assistant program director or music director who was, really just like, I was good with my ish. I was good. I really was looking out for everybody else. I wasn't like, looking out for me. I wasn't taking the payola like everybody else did. Stupid me. I actually played by the books, but I see now playing by the books is not always, what works in America or maybe in the world in general, because nobody really plays by the books, or what books would that be? I have some bad books with some bad labeling about me, and you thought I was going to do a jig and dance for you? While you make a mockery out of me, put me on reality TV, put a little wig on a white girl and then call it me? Bitch, I don't give a damn about the Kardashians or none of the Hollywood or the music industry. I suggest you back the F up, and you're going to see what type of soldier I be. I've been vetted by so many people. How much else can you vet me? Who should I fear? I fear me. I fear me. If I ever lose it, it's going to be a bad day. That's why God said, you know what? No, you're okay. Because we raised you right. You hear the bird outside, right? And now everybody's hearing birds too. Sure you are. But the birds have been outside. God, the birds have been outside. Did you know the birds are dragons? They could be. It could be true. Did you ever really do the DNA? Never mind. I did that in my last video, okay? What's the other song I wanted to play? Yeah. This is where the Pisces really comes in. Neptune's in my 9th house, too. And Scorpio, my friend. So I understand the deep, dark depths. The death of the Scorpio is kind of like a death sign. They say, I don't know. But this is a good day for me. This is like the days like Hollywood, Halloween and stuff like that, and Friday the 13th. We love these days in reality. I don't know about you, but like I have never been afraid of these type of days. Like what? I saw a black cat earlier today. I'm like, hey baby. I just works for me. Don't let little Emily put you in the cornfield. That's why I say I'm spacer. I'm the Lulu. I'm what? What am I? I'm something that you can't read about, and something none of your ology clubs can tell you about me. The only person who can tell you about me is me. You can do all the intel. Every damn federal agent gonna have something different to say about me. Every single one. Because I'm such an individual type of personality. I'm such a... You can't script me. You can't script me. To say you're all knowing and you're all, that's like you make everybody, like you manipulate. The manipulators, if there's such a thing, I don't know, it could be okay. But if there's such thing as what you call them, not the reptilians, but the saboteurs, the sabatini, the whatever it be, bitch, I'll kill you all. Right now, I do it for free. Please try me. Is that a threat? No, that's a promise. You did realize that if some supreme power created you, why wouldn't you think they wouldn't have created me too? You don't get this whole matrix thing, do you? If you're a bad program, there's always something that's going to be better than you to correct it. I'm on the correction team.
Yeah, he's ready to take a trip. A very special trip.
I know they say something about high. I'm not high.
I'll see you over there. Ride with me. Just ride with me.
You all should really get me for it, Brad. I'd be a great entertainer. You gotta pay me though. I mean, I love my security, but like, mama gotta make her know.
Just ride with me.
They won't give me my disability and they stole from my husband, so it's that.
I be the space age kid, sitting kind of pretty, cruising around in my mothership. Kinda trippy, hippie, just a Cassidy dead. Always my hand on my money clip. With a peace sign, C sign, tell me with a B sign. Always a party, and you know it's true. But my time is valuable, flex is so infallible. So you sit back and watch me do you. Just ride with me. Yeah, think you can hang? Just ride with me. Ooh, come on, ride with me. I be the super soul sister, paradigm shifter, just like when I told you I'd get you. Hit you with a beat guaranteed to make your head bob, and then proceeding with a little knowledge drop. Real music, real talk, real hip hop. Suckers try to kill it, but our love just can't be stopped. Free in your mind as the rhythm flow. Yeah, that's the way the super soul sister flows. Just ride with me. Yeah, come on, baby, just ride with me. Come on now, just ride with me. Oh, you over there in the corner, looking kind of lonely. Come here, baby, ride with me, yeah. Got me just vibing as I see you standing there, imagining you in your underwear. More so, less of it. I'm just saying, for along with a powerful mind and attractive spirit, you are one fine mandingo specimen. Oh my goodness, yes! Mother Goddess knew exactly what she was doing when she created you in that deep, beautiful hue. Ooh. Did I see you blush? Are you shocked that a queen of the Nile could be saying this with such ease? Well, behold, my king, what I see before me, I am white, please. And yeah, I am asking you, ride with me. Just ride with me. Ride with me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Just ride with me. Because you got potential, baby. Now kitty up. Kitty up, kitty up, kitty up now. Kitty up, kitty up, kitty up now. Yeah, kitty is up.
Balancing. I have Gemini rising in the first and second house. Can you figure out what that's about? Do the math. I'm a Pisces, Libra moon, Pisces sun, Libra moon, and Gemini rising. In the first and second house, it's there 2 times. Oh, what I wanted to say, but mommy says stay on your north node. My north node is in Sagittarius. It's in 3 signs. It's in 3 houses, not 3 signs. It's in 3 houses. It's in Saturn. It only needs it's in Saturn. So that's it. I mean, if your Saturn return is it's in Sagittarius, it's Saturn. It's like, when I saw my parents, I finally did my parents' natal chart, and I'm like, damn. That's when I realized just how biblical this stuff was. I'm like, oh. And people pretend this. People pretend this. And I mean, y'all can go ahead and pretend. That's what's up. Everybody's got a cosplay. But I'm not cosplaying. So, and I get that too. Like, you really don't want to say you are, because if people really know that you are who you are, then that's a whole other ballgame. Whoa. But no, it's the stuff I wanted to say, but mommy says be nice. I'm just saying, please don't let the old rusty, crusty, dusty. I'm like, all these coffin picture. I know I heard the bird, right? All these coffin picture men looking down. All these pics that they do. All these pictures. Anytime I see a man, and he's looking down, that's that little that's a little psychological. That's a little trash ass psychological thing they do. Yes, I'm looking down on you, bitch. You are not looking down on me. Don't you need how much Viagra do you know what? Mommy said you did that, and see, you went there. Did I say on your north node people were riding with you, and then you started talking about these crusty, rusty, dusties? Why did you do that? Gemini rising. You know Geminis. They will say the shit that comes out of their mouth, even though they know they shouldn't say it. Even though they know they shouldn't say it. And see, now, this is the 2 different Geminis. The one that's a devil and always a liar, whatever it be. They can be the worst liar in history. You think it's Aquarius or Libra, but no, it's a Gemini. Because they're, Aquarius are deep. I don't know. Aquarius, I have honestly, and I have my midheaven is in Aquarius. And honestly, it is like I can't even explain. I mean, it's time and time again. It's always in Aquarius. Why? Oh, God. And I always have to spank their ass and tell them, no, thank you. Like right now, somebody, hey, you want to go and perform on my show? Nope. Well, no, I mean, not for free. I mean, I'll sing you, and I'll give you, no. I mean, you're giving me an opportunity to do what? You're stop right there. It's the ego. It's the ego. It's like, you're giving me, you, who did the shit that you did in reality. Oh, missing me with that bullshit. No. Damn. Let's get funky up in here. Oh, bitch. I feel like I gotta represent. Can I represent y'all? Can I represent me? Let me show you who I can be. That goes to the labor too. Allow me to reintroduce. Avis Smith. I be the VLJ and Winnie, yes, they call me ValJones. Because I grab a mic and make it look so damn music. They say you know I start to flow and sounding kind of breezy. And they can strip it down to nothing with a little sleazy. Sister start to spit and then a sister start to shine. Lighting up the darkness, cause the shit ain't been a friend of mine. I'm clocking rhythms like my body's working overtime, but really, I just do stuff all the time. It ain't hard to tell. He's the illest on the microphone. Ages like sage, jump a rhyme like a throne. Yeah, got the name right and call me Miss Jones. If you're nasty. What's my name? They call me ValJones. What's my name? They call me ValJones. What's my name? They call me ValJones. Miss Jones, if you're nasty. What's my name? They call me ValJones. What's my name? They call me ValJones. What's my name? They call me ValJones. Miss Jones, if you're tacky. I'll be the VLJ Winnie, yes. Putting this brand new rhyme to a test. Damn right, I'm the best at what I do, and it must be true because everybody eyes are on me. I be strapping up my words like a 57 Magnum. Think that you can hang with this? Then come on, baby, get some. I'll leave them scrabbling crazy, cracked and looking dumb. Told them that I ain't the one, you silly rabbit. Ooh, too busy icking me and acting like a nigga. See, throw yourself some dignity, then maybe then the world will see more than what you're showing me. Cause frankly, you're boring me. And really, I ain't used to see just calling out my poetry. Yeah. Poetry with a message. I hope you get it. And by the way, reminding you, if you're coming to me, you better have my name right. What's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, Miss Jones if you're nasty. What's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, Miss Jones if you're tacky. I'm just saying, if you come at me this year, you better have your weight up. You better have your money up. Cause this ain't goodwill. No, I'm about the bill and about my pay. Yeah, y'all. I thought you knew that. Oh, you didn't know that I'm an old hip-hop junkie and I choose feel the beat. I flow the rhyme, can mix up a rhythm right on time, and I can drop the bass line with so much bottom. Your ears would have to be in your feet, and you still might not be able to hear the depths of my beat. This ain't no new jack, I go way back. Long before you were new age pimping and sipping gin and juice. I was high on my sugar hill, rapping with delight, with Big Bang, Master G, and Wonder Mike. I said a hip, hop, a hip it to the hip, hop of your dungs. Drop the rock into the bang, bang boogers. Up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Oh, you know I did this before you? Well, now you do. And by the way, back to me, like I said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, Miss Jones if you're nasty. What's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, what's my name? They call me ValJones. Said, Miss Jones if you're tacky. Remember, we're about the dough, the cash. No bounce checks, no BS, none of that. Time to level up. You gotta grow up to glow up. Come on. Giddy up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Certified Crashouts right now on sale. Bandcamp.com. Certified Crashouts by ValJonesDaO. ValJonesDaO. For the slow people in the room who can't spell, but you want to be a handler over somebody and you can't do basic math or can't do basic spelling. Miss me with that bullshit. Y'all must be tripping, because if you think I'm tripping or slipping that deep, you really don't know me. I don't know who lied to you. The devil did it, I guess, but they say the devil's me. Okay. Anyway, so that's my listening party song, but you know what, just because I never know how this is going to go, but this is my muse, because she didn't get her pay too, yo. And the irony is, if you know who it is, if you know who did the beat, woo, child, what the industry will do to you. You think what I'm saying is not true? Then go ahead and sign those contracts, boo. And watch them try to screw you too. If you really got that talent. I can't even rhyme about this stuff. I mean, just enough is enough, and too much is too much. And either way, the whole industry just sucks, and the politics too. Just what you gonna do? We're at war in real, and you think it's about you? You all need to sit down, cause these planes and the bombs keep coming down, and I'm just trying to bring peace in my town. But you wanna come for me and take off my crown? I should shoot you all dead like a real military brat should do. But hey, mommy and daddy said just be you. Tell the truth with integrity, with loyalty, with wisdom. But some of them just don't understand what those words mean, because they were raised by horrible men and women or under a rock, it seems. But yet, you think they want to know the truth. You think they want water, but all they want is crack and booze. And I had to find out the hard way that the people in your community can't be saved. So just save you. Love thyself. Did I hear somebody saying love thyself is a lie? No, love thyself is a thing you should do, because if you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else, and you know that's true. But some of you love yourself too damn much, and that's when everything gets effed up. And then you come around somebody real like me, and all of a sudden it's all of your insecurity coming out. You said you wanted the best of me, but it just seemed that you just wanted to test me. And now you see that I'm better at everything you do, and you can't handle it. You know that is true. So instead of allowing me to help you, you want to kill me off and say that it's all about you. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you all right now. As I see the whole stars just start to fall out. Everybody's falling out and falling off today. But I'm A-okay all the way. I should be watched by the military, okay? I mean, I readily agree with that because I could be a dangerous cat. But really, I'm about my peace and I'm about my royalty and my loyalty and my integrity too. That's why I do my therapy and these verses and these bars. And I'm showing all of you, I'm giving you real stories, real women's history, real black history, real local history. Well, what do you see? Yeah, you want to suck up under your favorite celebrity? Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you be. Go ahead, do you, bro, do you, ho. Do whatever you want to do, but you won't do that shit on me. Cause I'm too good for the dog-ish. So I'ma just let it be. Who is calling me? Who is calling me? Bet it's nobody. Hello? Hello? Hello?
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
Hello?
And life would revolve around the shopping cart.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And they're still there too. Because you haven't heard the sound. So they're still holding on. So who is that? Who would call up and like listen to you and don't say anything? Like, are you so egotistical that you got to be on the phone? Like you got to be like, I call her up. That is some goofy ish. Ah, see what I'm talking about? Is that it? Oh my God! See, I helped her with that. I gave her, you gave me nothing. You gave me nothing. You didn't give me nothing but a better view of who you are. Listen, this is all me and what I got from my mommy and my daddy. I gave her the feeling. The only thing you gave me was the review of, you know what? I need to learn this lesson. This train got no love. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say. I guess I can't let that end up with that. That's not gonna be the last thing on my video today. Nah. This what your mommy said. Watch your words. You're not gonna be closing out my show. No, hell no. No. Somebody say I'm gonna get in anyway. Watch me get her off her game. No. I'm gonna go back to my originals just in case you haven't heard it before. I'm still that same one, okay? I'll be the super soul sister, the paradigm shifter, just like Tama. I told you I'd get you, hit you with a big guarantee to make your head bob, and then proceeding with a little knowledge drop. Real music, real talk, real hip hop. Suckers try to kill it, but the soul will never stop. Free your mind as the rhythm flow. Yeah, that's the way the super soul sister roll. Oh, act like you know. Bet you didn't know I could flow like this. Bet you didn't know I could take you on a freaky, tricky rip like this. Like, wicked, hold up. So tired of haters, fakers, perpetrators, trying to stop my progress, keeping me from making paper, because I got a purpose. It makes the suckers nervous, but let me know that they don't notice, and I know they heard this. Get your soul sister here and there, cause the soul sister, soul still everywhere like air. We're everywhere, my friend, and trust me, my tribe about to get it in. You say you want to be an enemy to my crew? Okay, come on, mother. We're ready for you. Woo, I had to come to work on my North Node, and that's just the way the game flows or goes, or whatever it be. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just doing me, hey, and this is what I call my therapy. It keeps me from killing people, which I would do for free. But mommy say you can do it creatively. So get back to your roots and just be the we, he, we, us. Who do I trust? I trust my tree, my seed, and me. ValJones, the freestyling oracle. Revive up a classic, that's she. And I'm not confused with my sexuality or my identity, but it's still just big me. My mommy, my daddy, and me, that's makes 3. My husband gave me the building blocks to be with my tribe forever. Yeah, you could say I'm a little clever, but you can say what you want. Anyway, I am Val Jones, the Freestyle and Oracle. Happy Friday the 13th. My albums are on Bandcamp.com. Just go to ValJonesDaO, Bandcamp.com. No Name, Rory. This stuff rocks with me. So, you know if they come around you again, I know you know what to do. Just do you, but hey, I'm just saying. Thank you for being my music muse for Women's History Month. Well, never mind. If you get it, 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 you get it. I'll be the VLJ wittiest and call me ValJ's head because I can make it look so damn easy. Next thing you know, I start to flow and sounding kind of breezy and then can strip it down to nothing without looking sleazy. Message. Too easy.